Hi guys, welcome to my second video on YouTube where we spend 5 days in Beijing. The trip starts with a 10-hour flight from Heathrow to the Beijing airport. On the 10-hour flight, I spend most of the time sleeping and playing mahjong. At first I'm shit, but then afterwards I get better. Hello, alright. 10 hours after I'm in the airport. I'm so tired. Can't lie, I'm so tired. But it's nice to be on land, walking with my legs. So hopefully I'll try to get some food to freshen up. And then my personal chauffeur here took me for a sign. He said he had a bad day and I asked him why and he just laughed. I felt quite sad. Hopefully he'll say why. Oh, what a sick airport this is. When getting into the very fancy car, I quickly found out that there was a robot driving with us. In this moment, you can't really tell what's happening, but you quickly find out that the guy is talking to a little dancing robot. And my face is shocked to see this little thing here is dancing and moving and speaking to this man helping him drive. Aside from the robot, it was really beautiful seeing the countryside by the road. I move into my room here and this is my impression or my initial reaction. Hey, this is first class living right here. My days. Later that evening, I go to see the M&S equivalent of the grocery store. Very nice, very clean. Afterwards, we go to Hohai, the local town, market town over the river Liangma. As you can see, it's very active, very beautiful, and it's got this old traditional Chinese aesthetic with lantern-lit rivers and street lighting. Lots of local shops and markets where people haggle you for different local souvenirs and items. This is a chocolate recreation of the Temple of Heaven. Hohai has a very active nightlife with many local pop groups starting off here. The next day at 6 AM in the morning, I go to the Mutanyu section of the Great Wall of China where the weather was good and it wasn't as busy as I was expecting it to be. We missed a lot of the crowd and the queues. Here you can see the stunning views of the Great Wall of China overseeing the inside land area and the local villages on the left side. Right, so we're on the wall right here and just going up. There's a couple of stations you can go on to stop. You go on for ages, right? You can go on for 7-8 hours and you still wouldn't be done, you know? People camp on this thing, it's that big. So we'll do a couple little stops, there's some photos, just some highlights. Down there. Oh, I've got music going on there, but so good. So good, man. So good. So this is one of the watchtower stations. Literally look underneath around here. So this is where you get the guys, the soldiers that would station up, prepare for fire around here. It's very small, but it's a nice little refuge from hot days, I imagine. Right now we got here early at 6 o'clock. So there's not many people around. I was told there'd be lots and lots of tour groups around 8 o'clock. So you kind of miss it. But yeah, it's meant to fly. After the Great Wall, we went to the Beijing Olympic Park, built for the 2008 Summer Olympics. There wasn't much to do here aside from see the buildings, which were cool to see, but it was very hot. Throughout this day, we were using a private driver called Charlie. And Charlie, being our private driver, was really great at being able to speak both English and Chinese to help us get around the day. But he had a secret talent. This talent being he can sing opera. And this was the highlight of my whole trip. I reckon I wouldn't have loved China as much if I hadn't heard Charlie sing his opera. Without further ado, Charlie.
好似妹妹俏似苗。
Wow, wasn't that amazing? I don't know his TikTok, which he posts his stuff to, but if you guys ever find him in the future, please let me know, and I will share him on this video here. And this is a driverless car. Very freaky at first, realizing there's no one there, but once you get used to it, they're actually very good at driving. Who would have thought? Next we go to Beijing, the Beijing World Trade Center, with anything you could ever imagine buying here.
Just come back from shopping clothes, and my god, they are brutal in terms of haggling. They will like type you up, make you wear certain things, say buy this, don't buy it. Like they'll shout you from across the thing. Fuck it, I'm not doing it now because I'm in the girl section. None of them are gonna ask me to wear anything. But then, second you get it, right, start haggling prices. And then they'll be like, no, that's absurd. This is like 75% cotton and wool and all that. And you have to convince them, and then you drop it to like 40, 50 like yuan, which is only like, you know, like half a p. But yeah, it's mental, bro. Mental.
After shopping, I was exhausted. Like really, really exhausted. Best way to fix exhaustion though is to feed yourself with dinner. Here we ate at Heidi Lau's, a hot pot place with robots that make your food. From what I've learned, Heidi Lau's is more of an experience restaurant. You're not just eating food, you're having an entertainment, a whole experience. There's a man dancing with the noodle, preparing it for you, for the soup in the middle there. The true Asian experience. And the food itself was very nice. Early on the third day, we take a walk in a local park. Parks here in China are very, very aesthetic. They have a different feel to like parks you'd get in Western countries, where it's not just like a plain green field. You have lakes, you have dancers, you have performers. This is also the first time I take the Beijing subway station, which is a really good system because you have different tubes with like hot and cold carriages. I'd say a lot better than London tubes, although it does get the equal amount of cramp and stuffiness on really busy times. Coming out of the tube, we go to a shopping high street with many department stores and branded stores. However, we weren't here for that. We went to an underground Beijing museum looking at the history of Beijing 30 years ago. Really interesting to see how these different kind of stores and things were still very similar to modern day Beijing.
What a weird restaurant.
Coming back up through the stores, we passed this store here with a robot dog. And immediately next, there's a more old and traditional Beijing style high street with shops and stores that have been around here for over 100 years.
Look at all these things, man. All of these over here.
One thing to know about Asia is that everybody loves to ride bikes, motorbikes, e-bikes, bicycles, and specifically here in Beijing, everyone rides e-bikes. So I wouldn't be having the full experience if I myself didn't try to ride an e-bike. I would show you footage here of me riding an e-bike, however there is none. So instead, let me give you some background on this next clip, this being the hardest challenge I've ever faced. This is Peking duck, a very famous Chinese dish with duck cooked in a very particular way, with the skin kind of blown with a hot pipe, and very crispy skin and succulent meat, with pancakes that you wrap it around. Typically, when you get Chinese food, you share it with a group of people, but instead, the people I was with decided to get one for each of them. There was 3 of us, so we ordered 3 Peking ducks. And the next clip is of me eating all of these Peking duck to myself because they couldn't finish it. Typically, I love eating food, especially Chinese food, but this experience ruined that experience for me. After finishing this, my gut was so full of duck and pancakes. I thought a xenomorph, a duck-shaped xenomorph, would burst out of my chest. The next day, I did a walking tour of Tiananmen Square in the Forbidden City. It was unfortunately cut short because there were politicians in the square. So here's a portrait of Chairman Mao Zedong. I know actresses would be happy to know that this is a portrait painted every year.
This is the Forbidden City. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, impressive. Very, very impressive.
So to give some background on the Forbidden City, it is called the Forbidden City because it is a city that no one else was able to enter unless you were the royal family or the royal officers living there.
So we made it out of the Forbidden City. It's heavily security, so I didn't get a lot of photos and videos. When the Tiananmen Square, and then there's also Forbidden City, all of it, because it's historical and heavily tied to the party, a lot of it is for security. You should have like the microphones and all the police. There's like passport checks at every entry point into the square. So they're very strict about it. But it's easy to get through. Like they're not gonna. Something I was quite surprised to see. None of the soldiers or police have guns. They have batons. Soldiers don't even have batons. Police have like batons and occasionally maybe a taser from what I saw. But no one has guns from what I'm looking at. So I'm surprised because you'd think the soldiers have guns on them outside the embassy and then the square, but no, they don't. Interesting. So I grabbed this top from a Uniqlo, very nice. And at the minute I'm walking to Kaiho. It's a really nice little, what do you call it? Around here. It's quite nice. Yeah.
I make it to Hohai, I have some food, go to a local grocery market, and I finish the day there.
Ni hao. Final day here in Beijing. At the minute I'm in Jinshen Park. I'm gonna go up the hill to see over Forbidden City. Very quiet and nice this morning. Oh, look at all this. Very lovely. Very fresh as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the top.
The incline up towards the peak of Genshin Park isn't too bad at all. Very narrow stairs, easy to climb. When you're up there, you've got this amazing view of the city of Beijing, the Forbidden City. You got such a good view, really nice day. It wasn't too hot either.
I'm back on the top. Probably seen the photos already and a little bit of a video. It is stunning. It is so beautiful up there. I can even kiss here. Up like that. It's really, really beautiful. I'm gonna miss China, to be honest. I think Beijing is phenomenal. So good. Really, really good. Okay, I've been walking for a bit, trying to get to a station, and already I have to let my hair down because it is hot. It's hot today, especially compared to yesterday. Yesterday was kind of the heat, which was not too muggy. This one, I'm sweating. Doesn't help, I got a black vest as well. So, shit.
I had a very brief stop at Sanlitun, a shopping area.
Oh my days, it is so hot. I'm now taking off the thing. I'm in the vest. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. Nice little river though. So yeah, people swim the boats and swimming. Wish that was me right now.
And then my last afternoon was spent chilling on this river, looking at this cat play along the river here.
Good morning, everyone. It is currently
2 in the morning, as you can tell by my really tired face. I've had to pack and get ready now early because I'm taking the plane at around 5 a.m. and the airport's 1 hour away, and you usually get there quite early. But yeah, that's China, Beijing done. I will see you at the airport, but yeah. Oof, rough start.
While at the airport, I was reminiscing about the week gone and found my first Asian gamer.
That's it for me now. We're leaving Beijing. Been on the plane there. Oh, it was fun while it lasted. I'll see you guys in Vietnam.
Not before I see the gamer kid again right next to me. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. It means a lot to me. I look forward to making more videos in the future. The next one I got planned is Vietnam. That's the next place I'm visiting whilst on this trip. If you guys have any suggestions, any improvements in how I can make this better, please let me know. It means a lot to me. And while this is showing, I've got a montage of all the food I ate over Beijing. So enjoy.